Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Frozen Synapse, where we are having the worst trip to the mall ever. So I'm thinking about, first of all, I did get that contract for silencers, didn't I? Hold on a second, let me just see something. If I just send one of my units in to do this, and we just shoot one guy, does the whole map become aware as soon as that happens? Yes, they do. Right, I think they all turned normal red. Maybe the issue is that he sees me? Yeah, that probably is the problem. Okay, I mean, there's no way I'm going to be able to shoot him before he sees me, though, because he's looking in our direction. The moment we have line of sight on him, he has line of sight on us. What if I put the aim order, like, here? Yeah, okay. So we're not going to be able to employ stealth. I paid a lot of money for those silencers, and they are completely useless in this circumstance, at least. It's unfortunate, for sure. What if we avoided the interior hallway of the mall? Like, what does everybody else do during this turn? These units just kind of mill around. The two sniper teams go outside. So actually, there's no way for me to avoid notice, except for just, like, crouching alertly outside of the doorway. Because if I try to go around to either side of the building, we're going to get caught by a sniper. Okay. That being the case, the plan is what? You know what? I think I've been not really getting a lot of value out of the smoke grenade unit, but I'm thinking about this now. This is probably actually a really good smoke grenade situation, right? We have all these very open sight lines. They have 5 snipers in total, right? The other one will show up later. Like, and we have a minigun who is not impeded by the smoke. So using the smoke grenade to allow the minigun to threaten units that would otherwise kill it is probably pretty powerful. Like, what if we had this guy come through over here, let's fire down this sight line toward the rifle, and we have the smoke grenadier fire off a smoke shot, maybe like aim it here. What I'm thinking is that if I have a unit right there, I want them to be able to catch people coming around the corner. They all stop moving the instant the grenade fires. But that's probably not true, right? Because they'll get their orders. They'll stop being on their auto move, but they'll complete that turn's worth of movement. So I guess the real question is, will they path into the thing? I need a moment longer here to see. Yeah, actually, it's kind of hard to tell. How about this? How about we do a version of this where this guy doesn't fire? Because I'm thinking, if we end the turn with a cone of minigun fire on the map, then obviously they're not going to run into it. But if we end the turn with him ready to fire, then I can start firing at the beginning of the next turn, and they'll have already committed their pathing for the turn by the time that happens. So I think that's pretty good. So as things stand right now, we still don't have this angle covered. We can probably just do this thing, right? And then keep approaching. I see no reason to stop moving. So if we assume that these guys will continue on their path, the two sniper teams will end up outside. Last time we did this, I completely abandoned the central hallway because I was scared of getting sniped down the thing, but if they're committed outside, like, we have some time. Maybe the play here is just to be really aggressive. By the time the sniper returns, be in range where we can actually kill him? Let's try that. Let's try something a little bit different here. So I'm going to have our pistol units just, like, run up to here. As soon as you have focus diamonds, start focusing. We want all of the pistol units to do this, because obviously, like, it's a pretty bad thing for You can focus from further back. It's a pretty bad thing for both of these units to die, you know, on account of it causing me to immediately lose the mission. So why don't we separate them a little bit? We can have this guy try to, like, go to here. He'll be safe enough from the snipers, I believe. And he can maybe put a little bit of pressure on them. Like, this sniper team actually is not good at dealing with a pistol, if we can just get close to them at all. This one's a little better, but I think our special pistol units beat SMGs, at least at close range. Shotgunner probably also does this. I guess the shotgunner could run down the other side. But you know what? Nobody's coming through the other side. We have we have a minigun to make sure that happens. But yeah, you also do this thing. And maybe they'll all run across and we'll just get to... Maybe they'll run through and we'll just get to kill them all for free. Wouldn't that be cool? That's everybody has orders? Oh, Rocket Guy doesn't have real orders, though. He can probably just approach on this side, right? The smoke grenade will give him cover. We need to get him pretty close to stuff. And I will say that as much as the smoke grenade is maybe in his element here more than anywhere else we've seen him, the rocket launcher may be the opposite. Because there's really not a lot of places where I want to knock down walls. What I'd really like to do most of the time here is put up more walls. It would be cool if we could, like, replace our rocket launcher with an engineer or a drywall hanger or something. Alright, let's see how this goes. We just mill in here. Yeah, they keep moving. Okay. So, I'm going to do this now, in the hopes that these guys will commit some aggressive pathing. It's like, hey, look, we have no real guns on this side. It's definitely safe for you to run forward and shoot me. And right, this is like super dead. So that grenade is not, that smoke grenade's actually not providing us any value at all. Unless this doesn't work, right? There's no guarantee that the minigun shot will actually kill anyone, because they might not walk into it. Oh, the smoke grenade unit probably should also move forward. Into the smoke, I guess. And their sniper did... Yeah, both... Okay, this sniper did not go outside. That's interesting. So, like, he was allowed to take new orders during the middle of the turn? Because his normal orders had him continuing to walk along here. That really shouldn't be how that works, right? Yeah, I don't care for that. That's not the way the thing is supposed to work, as far as I'm aware. Well, so I probably actually, with this unit, want to walk forward as far as possible. Oh, right, not into the thing. Honestly, maybe it's just, like, partway through that, wait a second, and walk far enough. Yeah, there you go. And then I guess we can actually delete this. If I can fire the smoke grenade at the beginning of the next turn. We'll create another cloud so that we can keep advancing. And we shall see how this works out. I think I'm going to keep getting pretty close here. Down here, I think I should be safe. I wonder if we could be a little bit more aggressive. This guy wanted to prevent me from moving to the second post. Would that actually work? Something a little bit more forward would be cool. Okay, I actually want to take this off the wall a little bit, it looks like. Yeah, I want to be in a position to, like, really threaten. Okay, let's give this a try. Please tell me the three of them just run around the sign and get totally wrecked. Because I could really use a good, strong start here. I don't want anybody getting away, because any one of these dudes who, like, gets away and just backs up poses a serious problem for us as we advance. If we clear these two teams, we can just, like, kind of run straight forward. Awesome. Absolutely perfect. Actually could not have gone better. Oh, interesting. They ran inside. Okay, this is dangerous. We have to worry about this. But that gives this guy a lot of leeway to approach along the wall. What if this dude changes his mind? What if this was all a clever ruse? How much danger am I in here? Some. But a non-lethal amount? See, this is tricky. Because there might be some version of this where this guy gets just enough aiming time to kill me, and there's no way for me to figure it out. So this is part of the problem I have with the complexity and opacity, in particular, of the rule system here, is that the game rules are not explained to you at all. They make no attempt. They say one time on a loading screen and one time during the tutorial that stillness and cover and distance are the things that determine who wins a gunfight. But they don't give you any like concrete information. And then the obvious mechanical idea here is, right, like, the system doesn't need to be explainable if it's testable. You could just try it, right, and figure out what will happen. But that's not really true in any of these situations where there's too many things for you to test. Like, because of the opacity of the system, it's hard for me to intuitively know whether there is a spot here where this guy's going to get just enough aiming time. And we've had that happen several times, right? Where, like, I tested every version of a thing, what I thought was every version of a thing, and then it turned out that if the AI had been standing 1 centimeter to the left in one of the tests, I would have figured out that he won, and that's exactly what happened in the actual turn. So I'm a little frustrated at times by the fact that, like, there's no way to tell what's going to happen in certain circumstances, and the situations are too big and complex for you to just test everything, even if it was a little bit less fiddly, a little bit more intuitive. Because, like, in this situation, there are so many versions of this turn, right? There are 28 units on the table. There's so many versions of this turn that it's really not, it's well beyond testable. To be clear, I think it's a relatively minor complaint. I don't really think it's a big deal. But it is frustrating. Like, so in a situation like this, where it looks like it's really close, he almost gets to kill me. I don't know if him moving over here and then, like, maybe he can crouch and it will give a slight bonus to his aim speed. I don't know. The game hasn't told me how aim speed actually works. I don't have a formula. So I'm a little scared that we're going to lose one of our good pistol units here, but I think we have to try to make the really aggressive play with it while we can, because obviously tightening up this range is only good for us. And it is really good for us. So what if this guy steps out to here and tries to stop my scoped rifle from moving in? Oh, interesting. The smoke grenade being where the smoke grenade is going to be actually makes that not work for either of us. How much can I expand this? Trying to figure out if he can stop somewhere right in here. We probably don't want to give that aim order. Oh, he actually... Right, he has an old aim order, that's the issue. So if I'm going to fire that smoke grenade, I need to move way further forward. But this gives me the ability to move way further forward to a range that has to be more advantageous for me, right? Hard to know, actually. Hold on, let's long turn that and see... Do I win that duel? I bet I'm still far enough away that he wins. Yeah. Okay, but somewhere around here I can crouch. Smoke grenade unit, you are earning your keep. But then he will find an opening and instantly shoot me. Like, is it the fact that he's shooting instantly because I stepped in the right place? Or does aim build up over these multiple instances of him seeing me, or... Again, it's very unclear. Trying to figure out the version... Sorry, this is... I'm still in long-term mode. I only need to issue 5 seconds worth of move order here. Okay, so we're good for there. You definitely need to approach into the smoke. I don't think I want to actually fire with him this turn. And I think a lot of these units are doing the same thing, just approaching through the smoke. They do have their grenade launcher. We need to be careful about this. Normal grenade launcher units have incredibly large explosive radius. Okay, we're not actually in a dangerous position yet with him. But I do want to be careful about how much I group up my units, because we could suddenly be in a dangerous position. So wait, which of these units is my unit? Oh, man. When you have units overlapping, it no longer shows the name cards for them, so I don't get to know which of these is mine. Because the only way normally to tell is that the advanced VAT forms have no unit card, while mine do. That's a thing they should definitely fix. You should always get the unit card. So I want some of my units to move along this wall and some of them to move along this wall with the smoke cover, but I want to split people up. You know what we can do is... No, I can't. I was gonna say what we can do is just, like, have them move apart and then I can figure out which one's which. But no, they won't actually... Like, I can't select them during this, right? Yeah, so I can't... I still don't get to see a unit card no matter how I go about this. Well, I'm going to guess that their pistol units are probably 7 and 8. It spawned in my units in the first 6 slots and then their units in the 7th and 8th. But it could be that their units are 1 and 2, and then my units are the rest of the slots. Actually, no way to know at this juncture, so that's a thing that was overlooked. But, like, I want to put pressure on the grenade launcher here. So one of these pistol units needs to run out like this. This guy needs to crouch pretty early, actually. The other pistol unit can run along. I'm thinking not even run along this side. I'm thinking, like, get in a position to maybe challenge this guy's approach. Because, right, he's going to try to flank us. That's what I would do. Ooh, I don't get there in time. Well, even so, in this position, I have options then for dealing with him if he does make that charge forward, so I'm fine with that. The shotgunner... The shotgunner is definitely going to be most useful on this side, so maybe he approaches with the pistol. I'm grouping up a little bit, though, right? Like, this is potentially quite dangerous. Somewhere around here, where the other guy crouches, you also have to crouch. So we just have 3 dudes crouching along this side of the hall in a way that's pretty dangerous. Yeah, I think it's right, though. You need to just move forward. Now remember, these guys only have 3 ammunition, and this is maybe the first mission where it's long enough that I have to actually be concerned about that. But yeah, okay, I think we've got orders in for all of our units here. Yeah, it's a little frustrating that the game shows you unit cards to make your units make clear to you which units are which some of the time, and uses numbers the rest of the time. But you never get to see both of those things together. Like, units that aren't stacked on top of each other don't have their unit index on their information card, and units that are stacked together don't get their unit card at all. Nope, that's bad. He approached more aggressively than I thought he might, in a way that's actually really going to hurt us. Okay, so this is my pistol unit. Okay, you need to stop moving and just kill. Yeah. All right, so we're going to lose one of the fancy pistol VAT forms here. What if you stand up and run for the gas cloud? Nope. Well, if this is how it's going to be, there's no sense in doing anything other than standing and running forward, I guess. What I'm thinking here is that we can threaten with these 2 units, and leave this guy behind, and that means that if the pistol's already dead, the grenade launcher gets at most one of us, but possibly none of us. Actually... Oh, you're not quite far enough forward. No. Okay, so my units are 3 through 8. 1 and 2 are their units. Gotta find the angle that kills the sniper with the least movement. Make sure that the bullets actually cover him. Still, it's not fast enough. Oh well. Alright, so while I'm doing this, can I make it so that I'm killing the sniper and also making it very difficult for this guy to walk out? I can. Yeah, I think we're just gonna lose. That pistol guy is dead already. I'm trying to find, like, I wanna have an angle that kills the sniper even if he moves to the side a little bit, but still prevent this guy from just walking up on us. And now that there's no sniper... Oh, there's of course there's snipers out here. I was thinking we could have the pistol guy flank around, but I forgot they start 2 snipers way back there, so that is not safe. Smoke unit. Needs to get this covered, because the snipers out here are going to have these ridiculous lines of sight that we can't do anything about, like, way into the thing. So... Okay, you need to move forward at least this far, it looks like. Yeah, that's actually probably fine. We don't need it to cover the whole hallway, and in fact, it might be detrimental to me for it to cover the whole hallway, but this will prevent snipers from being able to shoot through the windows into this area. In order to shoot through here, either my units would have to be, like, down here, or they would actually have to get inside, because this corner is going to block all the long sight lines. Okay, so you're doing that, rocket launcher guy still doesn't really have a play, but I am not out here trying to shoot frivolous rockets. Rockets are a limited thing. We gotta be careful with them. I also can't run forward because I'll get minigunned. Actually, the smoke grenade launcher is gonna get killed. He's not, but his smoke grenade's not gonna go where I want it to. What if I aim it, like, a little bit more along the wall? Yeah, here's an advantage of not having that that cone of fire all the way against the wall. Do that and then run in here for cover. And you no longer benefit from doing that. So what do I want to do with the Prince of Pistols? Tough call. Also, does this guy have to duck inside now? This is looking a little bit more dangerous. I'm thinking I probably don't make it... Yeah, I don't make it across through here. Close, though. Who's shooting me? Oh, right. There's a rifle guy. Yeah, there were dudes over here. Yes, I do, in fact, have to go inside now. But it's pretty safe for me to just, like, run into here and crouch and cover this door, right? This unit's extremely good at close-range combat. It fires very, very quickly. Yeah. Yeah. I like that a lot. Okay, shotgun guy. Maybe start crouching when you get to here, just in case, you know, stuff doesn't quite work out the way I want it to. If these guys are running forward at full speed, how close do they get within a single turn? Close, actually, is the answer to that question. Maybe you move a little bit more this way. I'm just thinking that it would be a good idea for me not to be visible at such a wide angle on approach. Okay, everybody has orders except you. Sorry, Rocket Guy also does not have any real orders. But I think Rocket Guy's just moving forward with us. He's just conserving rockets for the moment. Show me where the cone ends up. Honestly, Rocket Guy probably moves with the smoke unit. That's going to be true a lot, probably. Alright, this does not get you shot. Yeah, okay. You're visible in the hallway for just a little bit. That's fine. And then you... kind of think he ends up doing the same thing. That feels kind of bad. Like, I have this weird cluster of units here. I guess they work well together in the sense that none of them are suited for long-range combat. The smoke grenades will help all of them approach stuff. Plus, actually, as it stands right now, these guys are unable to defend themselves. So this guy coming in here and watching the door is pretty good. But what if he does this? How bad is that? Okay, it's a thing we have time for, at least. We have time to respond to. Have you duck just in case. But yeah, I think we're good. I think this is the real turn.
System primed.
So we have an assault rifle unit left. If we actually get the grenade launcher here before he shoots anybody, which would be really cool. No, we're not going to, though. I didn't really plan around the grenades. Shoot, that's a mistake. I didn't try grenade shots at all. I was just like, yeah, you know, he can only get one unit. But there may be versions of that where he fires across the hall toward the gas cloud, where he gets more than one. Okay, that works, that works. You not just shoot him? Nope. What if you are moving forward? Well, alright. I don't love the trade. But I'm not gonna be able to do anything other than kill him, so yeah, just move forward. The trade is the best option we have, I guess. It's not awesome. They're coming forward with their minigunner. This guy, without them having a grenade launcher, this guy is functionally invulnerable, I think, here in the corner. Is he as far? It looks like he's about as far in the corner as he's getting. Yeah, I don't know what they could do to dislodge him here. If they had the grenade launcher, or like an area... No, they pretty much need a grenade launcher to get rid of this guy. So as long as we're not standing in a position where we can be shot from outside, like this guy extremely definitely is, we're in pretty good shape. He needs to crouch. I don't want to give this guy time to move forward. We'll probably just immediately shoot. There's such a long cooldown. He definitely has time to move back. Yeah, that's a shame. How do I want to work this? So they're not actually threatening to come up this way at all. This guy's not in a very useful position right now. I could stand up. This guy doesn't have much of an angle. You could shoot to, like, here. What if he backed, like, way up? He can thread a needle pretty far. Wondering if I just want to, like, move to here. If the sniper backpedals while focusing on me, do I even get my shot? No. Okay, so shotgunner's probably dead with no value. How do I cope with that? I could stand up for... What if we had this guy stay in place and stand up for a moment? No, it doesn't work. I'm not sure why he's losing the line of sight. It might be the pillar. It might be the smoke cloud. Have him stand up and move forward to try not to lose the line of sight? Nope. Okay. So, I'll be honest, my next inclination is to move this guy forward far enough to fire all the way into the wall. Right, give them no place to take cover back here. This has the added benefit of making it awkward for their minigunner to get in. But that's a lot of walking forward, and I think we probably die... Oh, wait, hold on. We probably die if this guy runs forward and I do that. Oh, okay. The scoped rifle could handle it, though. Move up to, like, here and then crouch. Again, just trying to think, like, I don't want to be visible from outside. I don't want to be shootable through the windows. But I like this. I like that denial. And then the question is what to do with this group of ne'er-do-wells. Putting a little pressure on the snipers from outside might be a good idea. We could use some smoke grenades to cloak our approach. That's not bad. Yeah, okay, let's try that. So, these guys don't need to be crouched anymore, I think. How far back can you be and still get the shot over the thing? Because this is not a crucial smoke grenade, obviously. Boy, do I really want to leave my minigunner with no smoke grenade cover, though? Is this a bad idea? Okay, I can't shoot over that from this side. And this isn't really where we want the smoke grenade anyway, right? I had to make a decision here, and it's going to have some serious implications. I either have to sacrifice advanced cover for the minigunner, or I have to have all of these units stay inside. Because the pistolier and the rocket launcher going outside are completely useless. They'll be pinned down and eventually sniped, unless they have smoke grenade cover for advancing. How far into the hallway can this guy see? Not that far. This corner is actually pretty restrictive. Yeah, okay, that's not so bad. So he would need to get all the way up here to threaten me, which is the thing I have time to deal with. Alright, I think I'm gonna commit. We're gonna go outside. One thing I like a lot about this plan is that it is really putting the smoke grenade unit through its paces. We haven't really gotten a lot of good use out of him yet. So it will be fun to see if we can pull this off. So if we're all moving forward like this, let's say the sniper backs up. Ah, okay. If the sniper backs up like this, my scope rifle unit is too distracted to save the minigunner. What if we don't go all the way to the wall? What if we stop a little shorter? I'm going to try to figure out where the point is that I killed the SMG before he kills me. Okay, it's actually probably pretty close to that. It seemed like I almost fired. Just a tiny little bit shorter. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to try that. I can't tell you how happy I am to have gotten rid of their grenade launcher so early. This is really good for us. Okay, let's try it. See if this is a functional plan. We gotta be very, very careful with that fancy pistol vat form, because we're gonna lose the game if he dies. It does seem kind of dumb. Seems like even if we lose them both, we should be able to succeed at the mission and then just, you know, pay it off in installments. Or, you know what, I happen to know that it's not very expensive to regrow a unit. It seems to cost nothing at all. Okay. Shotgunner's dead. We knew Shotgunner was dead, but the rest of this has worked out pretty well. This sniper is trying to approach. One of them has run all the way out into the hall, or into the parking lot. So this is the guy we want to pistol threaten. The rocket launcher maybe actually doesn't go out here? No, I think I want the rocket launcher to be able to pressure from outside too. Maybe their plan is to just rush me? How many of them does it take to get me, I wonder? Does this work in their favor? Yeah, okay, I wouldn't think so. But what if they push me with 2 units at roughly the same time? Yeah, they do get me. And again, that means I lose. It's not just, oh no, I lost a unit. That's the mission is over now. So, as much as I don't love this, I think we gotta provide him with some additional assistance. Boy, this is dangerous as hell. Because if we lose the scoped rifle unit, we're in horrible shape. Yeah, he can't get close enough to shoot me without having to step into the cone. This guy should not be able to get a clean angle, I wouldn't think. An awful lot of cover between my crouching dude and him. If I tighten this a little bit, I can get a little bit further. Okay. I have time to respond to it either way. Yeah, so this approach. So the pistol unit actually probably wants to go to the car instead. Gas grenade gives me a little bit faster approach to the car. If this guy comes down here, which I think is the worst case scenario for the car approach. How bad is that? Do I need to wait in the cloud? I certainly do. What's the delay time on this? Like, okay, the next one's out, but I think I have to wait in the cloud. I can get a little closer to the edge than that. And the same is true of the rocket launcher, but the rocket launcher needs to wait in the part of the cloud that's a little closer to the building, I think. Oh man, you can adjust the nodes while you're watching the replay. That's actually very helpful for things like this, where I'm trying to find the edge of the gas. Okay, yeah, we'll see how that works out. The second gas grenade's in the air. So I need to select... Tricky to select units that are on top of other units' nodes. Okay, so actually, it takes you forever to be able to shoot again. We can probably complete a lot of this movement, because I want to be able to push the grenade as far as possible, right? Man, I can go all the way to the end, can't I? Yep, and there's still a little delay even then. Okay, I like that. Does everybody have a good move? Yeah, everybody has a move anyway.
System primed.
Listen, the thing about good is it's so subjective. I do believe that this mission, win or lose, is going to take up the entire hour here. I dig the scale of it. The scale of it in terms of time and the amount of things that happen. I'm still not super in love with the physical scale of it, you know, the sniping. Okay, pretty awesome start there. So we got, which units did I kill down here? I got an SMG and a shotgun. Their real rifle is hiding. Their sniper's trying to take up a position, but with so many of their units down, this guy doesn't need to stay here anymore. I think that's true. Yeah, because all they could really run through is two SMGs, or an SMG and a pistol. I'm confident I can handle an SMG and a pistol. I should check that. Boy, that's not what I want at all. Let's see if that's actually true. Okay, hold on. Let's give this guy a very brief wait. I want to see what happens if they run through the door, like, almost at the same time. Pretty close to the same time. It's still too close, or too far, rather. There we go. That looks good. No? Okay. I'm gonna give him 1 more tenth of a second. Okay. That does have the ability to kill us. You know what? If they pull that exact thing, I'll just restart from this turn. I am not necessarily bound to not do that. So they have 2 snipers left in the main mission area, and the reinforcement sniper is coming, but he's pretty far out. We have much better control of this situation than we have at any previous point, like in any previous attempt. Oh no, sorry, they have 2. These are both still guys. Okay, I totally missed this one. Okay. So if I run out here, this feels unsafe to me. Yeah. It is. Good instinct. Kind of wish I had shot that a little bit differently. Huh. Well, shoot. Do we have to abandon the outdoors entirely then? I don't really want to, but this is a tough position for me. The rocket launcher's not going to get anywhere near that guy, right? Yeah. I sure can destroy our cover, though. If these 2 units just run forward, do they even survive? Well, hold on. Let's delete that fire order. The answer is no. So yeah, we have to go back inside. I just have, like, I have not... This was not a good shot because I didn't predict this guy flanking around us this side. The smoke grenade is great for covering us from him, but I done goofed it a little bit, basically. So we go back inside. Yeah, okay, we'll make it. So you guys have to... Everybody has to just run in here. Yeah, they'll have some temporary vision of us. We run inside and crouch so as not to get murdered through a window, and I think that's got us safe at least. Safe is not good enough, but it's a start. We gotta start somewhere. So what am I doing with this guy? This guy is... maybe getting ready to come down here to threaten these dudes from a different angle? It's tricky to creep forward. But if I stay low, I think I should be fine. And you... boy, I don't know what to do with you right now. We could try to use the smoke grenade to have the minigun challenge the snipers, because the minigun has pretty considerable range. And the snipers are slow-moving. It's hard for them to get away from the cone. Maybe that is the play, actually. Yeah, maybe I have the minigun meet us up here. We're no longer that concerned about getting caught in a group because their minigunner and their grenade launcher are both dead. They have a flamethrower... okay, coming in with the reinforcements. So that's a distant concern. So I end up with just pistol and this guy. That feels wrong. There's no way that's right. Just pistol and rifle to deal with this group of units. Yeah, I should have the minigunner do stuff down here. I don't know what stuff, but stuff. Maybe his play is like... he tries to come around here. How much time do I have? Okay. I have time to respond to that pistolier. So it's not ideal. I would prefer not to have to deal with him, but even if they do try to rush me here, I still I still get to do something about it. And if I'm doing that, does the scoped rifle want to come around here at all? Yeah, probably still. Okay, so once these guys all get in, how much time is left after they make it inside? Quite a bit. What I can do with that is once the... you should actually probably take that crouch order here. Once the smoke grenadier gets inside, we can put up a smoke grenade that's a little bit better at hiding our movement. Let's have the... try to make sure that the other two units are staying really close to the doorway. Once the smoke grenade goes out, that is going to give us a little bit more cover. Then we can maybe run back out and see what's what. Now, if this guy turns around and steps back inside, how much danger am I in from him? Very little. He has to make it over to, like, here before he has an angle. Yeah, and the time it takes him to walk over there, it's going to be... Yeah, and we're crouching and stuff. Yeah, we're fine. Everything's fine. 6 to 13. Honestly, pretty encouraging numbers, given how this all began. I gotta say, I am cautiously optimistic about this particular run. I think there's a lot of opportunity for things to still go wrong. But we've done a good job of removing several of their trickier units, and we just in terms of sheer numbers, we're doing a great job. So these guys, yeah, everybody makes it in safely. They're all hiding. Okay, just maximum cowardice. This grenade is in fact going to give us an opportunity to threaten that guy. So like if I if I stand up and just run at him, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's a little risky, but the Prince of Pistols doesn't really have a lot of other plays. Like he's not a dude who is made of opportunities. And I think our rocket launcher maybe is going to try to switch over to this side of the conflict, or at least to a place where he can threaten that guy. What if I have the rocket launcher stand up and run to, like... Try to estimate where the smoke cloud's going to land. I guess I don't have to, right? And then, like, we figure it out from there. You stay low. Get ready to shoot something more like this to help the rocket launcher do his thing. I'm a little nervous about that. Hold on. Can we long turn that? Just I want to get a little bit more vision over how the end of this plays out. Pistol units. I swear to God. Let me select that pistol unit. Apparently I can't select the pistol unit. There he is. Okay. What if he backs up? Is that still actually a winnable situation for me? It looks like it's not. Yeah. So maybe what I need to do with this instead is use it as an opportunity to advance along the wall. Right, once we get to like here, duck. The danger there, of course, is something like this. Yep, that's a big danger. It's a lot of danger. So basically, there's no move that's safe. They can defeat anything I can do here. Over here, on the other hand, I'm very safe. Things are actually great. Okay, so that could be bad. But if I did something like this... Oh, that's not going to be safe, because this guy's going to be able to take up an angle and get this shot. Well... Okay, maybe it's a... Maybe range makes that a little safer than I thought it was. Here's the thing, like, even if we put ourselves in a position where this guy can shoot at us at all, the amount of time you have to stand still to make this thing work makes that kind of unattractive. What if I just make it so the pistol can't approach? I'm wondering how vulnerable I am to being sniped. Because right, the way the rules for cover work is not super clear. At a certain distance, cover does not protect you, but it's not like there's no way to know what that distance is aside from testing. That looks pretty safe. I think this guy, rather than trying to come down here and threaten these units, I think this guy has to put pressure on the snipers. I don't really know how to do that, but that's what I need to do, I think. So if this guy moves to here, I'm trying to figure out how much can he interfere with this move. And then, like, when you get to about here, you stand up. You're not aiming right now, are you? No, I guess that's just normal crouched move speed. It's very, very slow. Okay, so we got to figure out what we want to do here. What is pretty safe is actually running into the cloud, right? I can run into the cloud without being really vulnerable. The question is whether running into the cloud is, in the end, actually a safe... Like, whether I have a plan after that. Like, aim to run to the end of the cloud, and then that gives me this car to hide from him, and this post to hide from him. Like, I can probably make something out of that. Do I want the rocket launcher to do the same thing? Maybe? All I know is my gut says maybe. Here, at this node, stand up. In fact, I need to give that order to this guy as well. Yeah, so that gives me cover to move closer to them. I probably don't actually want to fire that. Yeah, I don't think I want to fire that shot. You just kind of wait here. I don't want to commit to something before we know what this guy's going to do with his turn. And there's a version of this where I get to just run at that dude and blow him up. But also, without knowing what he's going to do, it's not really safe for me to make a guess. And from the position we end up at the end of this, it's not totally unreasonable for me to, like, make a run for the break in the cars here. Yeah, I think that's not a bad way to provide some pressure. These units are doing a good job of keeping this part unsafe. This guy could run up through here and potentially threaten us, but it wouldn't be a threat this turn, right? You know what? He makes pretty good distance here. I think we can handle it, though, maybe? I don't know. That's actually a little concerning. Yeah, I think we can handle it. I think we have time to turn around and figure it out.
System prime.
I'm averaging, like, 8 minutes per turn or something here. Well, 7, 6.5-ish, maybe. It's a big, complicated situation, though, and it's not honestly very much likely to get easier. Or likely to get very much easier. All the words were in the sentence, they just weren't in quite the right order. Okay, oh, I love that. I love that. This is all very good. This guy actually looks like he's coming in, although now that this is the case at the beginning of the turn, I suspect he will not continue forward. Right, is there any version of this where I don't get this guy? What if he tries to go around the post? Don't get him in time. That's annoying. What if you go this way? Well, this is going to get him around this side of the post, but not around this side, right? So what I actually do is go up here. Yeah. Okay. A little worried about this. Like, what if this guy trying to cover his buddy's back? Am I about to just charge my pistol unit out of the smoke in desperation? Okay, let's see if this guy has an escape for that one. He can probably go here. No, he cannot. The rocket goes off really quickly. Does he have any escape? Nope, rocket's too big, too fast. And all of those explosions are happening on this side of him. So any run across the explosion center is going to be even worse. I think he's just dead. I think this ridiculous airburst rocket smoke grenade strategy actually happened. We can add a little pressure on the sniper with this move. And then also, this guy's just in a better position to head back toward the mission and contribute. You probably also just start heading toward the mission. Boy, if I screwed this up and this guy does in fact have an escape. So hold on, where's the natural center of the explosion? Right here. I'm just going to mark that with my finger like an extreme YouTube professional. So if he goes directly away from the center of the explosion. No, he's not fast enough. He dies. That's extremely good. Let me just get you to a cover position. Sniper has no kind of play, and then we're running back over here. This feels really good. Their reinforcements are still pretty far out. Yeah, man. This feels good. I think we're onto something here. Here's the question. Do I want to just fire again here? Or am I gonna trust that I have enough control of the situation to wait this out, move up, and then shoot? Because, like, this is the position I really want to be in. Let's actually even delete this. Let's say he just comes in, he does that. That's a definite, he has me, right? All he has to do is wait. Pistol units are so bad at everything. Oof. Oh, good. I was trying to find the angle where I can actually get this. I want to fill the doorway with bullets. Okay, and if this guy is not... I think that angle's pretty tight. If he's not in it, he can't hit me, right? Yeah, okay. And where does that cone end up out here? Does this guy have an angle? Yes, he does. If he's standing right there, that should totally work. Yep. I cannot be in a place where I'm shootable through the doorway by the rifle. So I think actually the answer is, yeah, I have to stay right here. Just keep that going. You keep this doorway held down. If these guys want to mill around out here for a while, that actually is 100% fine with me. Let's prime it. Maybe we'll get lucky and the pistolier will just, you know, his brain will turn off for a moment and he'll just run forward and die. The other thing that's important is the position of that rifle. The sniper is a lot less of a danger, but that rifle I'm still very concerned about. Let's make sure this happens. Okay, totally handled. the pistol went outside and shot me through the window, despite the fact that I discovered by testing with this guy that that was not possible. See, the unintuitive, unexplained, and not really discoverable in any way other than just testing absolutely every version of it. So wait, can this guy come up here and just shoot me over the thing here? No. Okay, well... if I were to come to this window, aim through it, trying to figure out if that's a safe play that gives me a good line of fire, or if... No, I'll definitely get sniped. Yeah. So what is your move? Okay, we have these guys coming in. How do I do this? You need to get in here. Like, this guy's ability to affect things right now is actually pretty low. He cannot hold this hallway. That's probably what this guy has to do, is get over here and try to hold this hallway. How does the timing work out on this? Okay, he's nowhere near being dangerous to us. How does the timing work out on this? If their guy decides he wants to counter me, I'm not actually focusing on him. Looks like I currently get him, but this is another one of those things, right, where there's 1,000 tiny variations on this, with this guy, like, one step in any direction, or starting to aim a little earlier or a little later. It looks like we just get him, but it's just not predictable. The way that this will behave is just not predictable. And what do you get out of this? I guess, like, you have to run over to here? And try to get control of this doorway? And you... What we have to do with this guy is use him to break down this sniper in the same way we did out here. I just have to figure out what that looks like. It actually is maybe better for the rocket launcher to come in through this way. But I think for right now, it's just... approach here? Okay, if you're crouching as you come in, are you still visible to that guy? Yep. Alright, well, since the way that a sniper behaves is not necessarily predictable, this is like a really unsafe move, so we have to come around the other way. Here, if you don't stand up... Okay, you don't become visible. Cover's very arbitrary. It feels arbitrary. I know it's not. It's definitely deterministic, but it's not deterministic in a way that is obvious to the player. Yeah, okay. I think that's it for now.
System primed.
We are in a dangerous position with our scoped rifle this turn, but if he gets into that position and draws his bead, I think it becomes incredibly safe. It becomes very, very difficult for them to counter back. Counter? It becomes very difficult for them to counter. Okay, this guy's not trying, so I think they're just in a lot of trouble here. And that guy really moved up close. Boy, part of me wants to just run the good pistol vat form out, but that has to be their plan, right? Alright, so cancel aim. Sit here and be safe. Okay, so now we've got this pretty locked up. The only way that we are in danger with this guy is this sniper, like, backing all the way up and coming through that doorway, and that's definitely more than a turn of movement. These guys are approaching, but we have time on that. What do you do? Man, I still don't know. Just come up here is pretty safe. Figure it out next turn, because that's definitely more than a turn of movement for you. Yeah, okay. And what does the smoke unit have here? Like, what is actually helpful? All right, hold on. I gotta test this. Sorry, did he kill that SMG? What the hell, dude? These guys are great. What if I don't put myself in a position to be shot? Okay. If I don't angle it at all that way, he doesn't shoot the sniper. Obviously, he has to not get killed, so that's, like, I had to be pretty cautious about this whole thing. But, like, what if I did this and it worked? Guys, bananas. So let's say they just run away, because range is a serious problem for my unit. He doesn't get that guy. It's like a very dangerous position. But man, the opportunity to kill that sniper is so good. What if Can I just get him from here? Yes. Okay. What if he... Oh, I think he might have goofed. This might not be a survivable situation for him. And I only need to stand up for a second. Let's give you a wait command. Is it 1 second, just about? It's maybe even a little bit less. Oops. And then you crouch again and aim over here. Pretty good. So if this guy does have a move that makes him survive, this is about how long I need to aim for to know whether he made it out or not. Yeah, he goofed. That was a mistake. Smoke grenade unit, I just have no idea. Get over here, I guess? Like, that way I can fire a smoke grenade through here or into this hallway, or... But I think for right now, this is good.
System primed.
Very curious to see how this thing with the super pistol vat form is going to turn out. If we actually manage to clip their sniper because he just walked too close to the wall, that's huge. That's the last of the original snipers, right? So then the only sniper that's left is the one that's all the way across the map, coming in as reinforcements. That would be a big, big deal. That makes my scoped rifle, like, king for a couple of minutes.
Hostile.
Yep, you're just dead. You're just dead because you're bad at the game. Take that, computer. So... These guys are getting pretty close. That guy is not. I think what I want to start doing with this guy is, let's, like, move to here. Do not cancel aim. Alright, I gotta keep the doorway on lock in case this guy wants to come through and play something. I should just snap him, right? I'm not sure. Like, I'm moving, so that's gonna... Nope, okay. Has very little effect. So this is like 5 seconds of movement, is it? That's a little less, but it's fine. I think this guy actually moves to here. Just like, there's no version of this where this guy gets to kill me, right? Misses his first shot, because of course he does. So, with you, I actually don't know what to do with you. I don't want you to be in, like, a very dangerous position. It's like, this is pretty safe. Stand here and then crouch. There's no way that this guy can prevent that from happening, right? Ooh, I don't know. That actually, he still has his focus diamond. No, I get my crouch. Yeah, okay, cool. What if this guy takes up a position outside the door where I don't get to see him right away, and he focus diamonds where I'm moving to? That is bad. Well, I don't think it's super likely, but it would be like maybe lose the mission bad if it happened. I think like if I maintain a safer distance for me, yeah, so he doesn't have his focus diamond, but if he moves close enough to get it, say he moves to here. Just gonna fiddle with this for a minute. I really want to make sure okay, it looks pretty clean. He's not actually in my focus diamond, and I am in his. That's gotta be worst case scenario for me, right? And I still get him cleanly. They have no way to approach through either of these doorways. You have, like, I don't even know what to do with you. We're still a couple turns off of being threatened by the other rifle. God, I would love to get rid of this rifle before that rifle becomes relevant. I hate this long thinking period. Just get this idea that the game's like peeking at my orders. Oh, he's doing something. Come on, get him. Shoot him. Shoot your gun. Use your gun to shoot him. Shoot him with your rifle. No, he's not. I mean, he sure looks visible to me. Grr. Okay. Let's try that. They're looking pretty rough. You're pretty good at killing people at this range. That would be pretty cool. Is there a reason that that wouldn't work? Yep. Is there a reason that that wouldn't work that would get me killed, though? What if he just runs directly backward? He can't get away from me. Can he break the angle? He cannot break the angle. Running directly toward me is suicide. So running this way... No, he has to take a pretty shallow angle in order to get the line of sight break he needs. If I run to here... He has a hard time even getting that. I think this might be the move. How unfortunate. And then just, like, go back. Right? I don't actually want to be exposed to their rifle for very long. Duck and then aim this way and then finish moving all the way back into the corner. Try a little scoop maneuver here. Try to get that guy. So what if this dude knows what's up and he wants to come forward and get it? He may have a really hard time surviving, actually. What if he's just, like, standing there focusing on me? I lose, because stillness. So maybe I shouldn't move. Maybe I should just do this. I just, like, I got him right now. He can't go anywhere. If he stands real still and focuses over here, he doesn't have the range. Yeah, he can't get a focus diamond any further than that. He's not even going to actually get to fire the gun. And if he decides to run for it, I have him on the focus. Yeah, okay. We just chill out. This guy... Is that the position he ran to last time and then never moved or turned again? I wonder if his script is broken. That'd be really good for us, because this flamethrower is completely screwed. How close does he get to us on this turn? Not close. So, like, his only option is really to, like, hide in here. I do wish I had a real grenade launcher, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. This is like totally secure. Here's a question. Can I get to that position I really want to be in? Yes, I think so. And the rifle can't stop me because he's currently in a really bad position to see me. And if he tries to move at all, he's going to get splattered. So I think I'm safe to move. What if I didn't take aim here? What if I just went to the wall? Because that's the safest thing. Took aim here, and then backed into the corner while aiming. Is that reasonably safe? I just, like, don't want to be in the open for any longer than I have to be. That's actually, it seems to be safer. Okay, I'm comfortable with this. Let's commit. God, I love the fact that we cleared out so much of the backfield so quickly. It's really put my mind at ease. Also, that rocket launcher, the rocket launchering the sniper is just... That's a real good moment of, like, the things that make this game fun. Feeling like you actually outthought the enemy and put them in a position they can't handle. This guy's coming around the back. I haven't really planned on him. Okay, the rifle's dead. And we got... This thing also worked. Yep. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so the good news is, I don't really have any pressing concerns for this guy right this second. I guess the flamethrower is pressing. How pressing? He can't get an angle on us. So, we turn around and maybe move this way a little bit just to, like, give ourselves some distance from the flamethrower. This guy's approach is now completely toast. You need to take up a more covered position. You can definitely stand up, though. You also move to here. And, like, the closest the flamethrower gets to getting a kill, if we're there, he has to be this far forward to be a threat to us, which I think he can't do in a single turn. Now, there is a concern that if I don't actually kill this guy, the flamethrower could be dangerous to us on the next turn. Like, if this guy just waits for us at the corner. But I could fire a rocket. We could probably solve that problem with the second rocket. And then that leaves us one more rocket with which to finish these guys off. We almost have a numbers advantage. Okay. Oh, I'm not alone outside. Never mind. I was gonna say, we could just run out here and shoot that guy, because screw him. Like, my pistol unit beats your pistol unit 100% of the time. But that may not be true, because they have this guy. So if this guy were to just run away, he gets clear. No, he does not. Holy crap. This pistol vat form is, like, okay. What if he runs this way and breaks line of sight? He can't. He doesn't move fast enough. Okay, once again, they have apparently given me the keys to the castle here. And then you should crouch and re-aim. I have no idea why sometimes the aiming reticle is showing up red. It's done that on a couple of our units. Doesn't seem to be a big deal. Okay, I'm comfortable with this. We got to keep an eye on this dude and this dude, but feeling pretty okay right now. Want to widen my angle as much as possible, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's try it. If I lose my scoped rifle to that SMG, I'm going to be very upset with myself. But I think we've got our bases covered here. I think. Maybe. Like a 70% chance. Please just run forward. He did the most annoying version of the thing. Oh, but the flamethrower is backing out. And we did get the pistol unit. So, with the flamethrower backing out, that gives me all the time in the world to do this thing. Okay, apparently I need to... That needs to go a little bit further. That right on top of him. Does that make things a little bit better? Yeah. So he can't run out. If he tries to run to... Oh, wait, he's a little stuck. If he tries to run out to get closer, I get him. If he stays still, I get him. The trick is, I have to not walk far enough to let this impede my line of sight, because if he's not visible to me for even a moment, he could try to cross the thing in that moment. So I want to stop, like, exactly where I see him. Right here, it looks like. Alright, he may just back up. If he backs up, it's fine. The rest of us should definitely move. Wait, which unit am I... Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to target the rocket launcher, but this guy's good too. So now that this dude's backed up, how close can he get in? I think he can get close enough to do the flamethrower. Yeah, but he's giving us a lot of time to bail. Actually, he doesn't get to he doesn't quite get to shoot. I think I'm going to have these units run out to here. Okay, it's the rocket launcher that's still crouching. I don't think they're actually in danger, but just in case, we can have them run more to this side and duck behind that thing, I guess. I've been surprised by the range of the enemy's SMG units in the past. I just want to make sure that nothing crazy is going to happen here. Okay, and here I think we're just like this SMG unit's just dangerous enough that I don't want to send my pistols running outside. So yeah, we're just going to focus everything on rifle versus SMG duel. This other SMG can't approach from behind, like he can't get a flank on our rifle, and that's a good enough thing for our pistols to be doing right now. Especially considering that one of those pistols is actually mission critical. Okay, he's dead. He had some options there, but approach was not one of them. Okay, and now we gotta deal with this. So he's come a little bit closer. Okay, I do not have him from this range. Don't do anything. So the question is, do we want to wrap around on the sniper? Or do I want to send this guy back down here to avoid these two getting a flank on me? Also, it does seem like this rifle unit just walks into here and then never moves again. So that makes my life easier. I'm going to send the scoped rifle back down here to try to chase down that flamethrower. Cancel aim here. I just want him to be looking this way as much as possible. How much of that can I do in one turn? Because I don't want to move forward too much right away. I don't want to be in a position where the SMG has like good range on me. I'm not sure okay, game's breaking down a little bit in terms of pathing. There we go. Is he... How stuck on that car is he? There we go. I'm not sure there is really a range where SMGs beat a rifle that's already looking at them, but, you know, I want to be ready. And then I'm going to have these two go and fight the sniper, I think. So, like, we want to go to here, fire the gas grenade that allows us to continue approaching. The two of them together should be able to handle this. So let's try to find the worst case scenario. Like, he draws the bead from the furthest away. Right, he's so slow. I think we have time to fire this shot. Yeah, we're cool. Alright. That'll be fun.
System primed.
And this this SMG unit has to do something to stay alive. If he just sits out there, we can eventually pin him down enough with the scoped rifle to actually finish him off. Eventually. Okay, he is just going to sit outside. That's fine by me. Okay, so he's taking a pretty direct route, which is actually better for me, I think. So where does that end up? Alright. Like here. Am I moving about to the edge of it now? Yeah. So you can also afford to move this far. And this guy... I'm just trying to like find the fastest path for him to draw an angle. He doesn't get us. And I don't have to think too hard about it. We can shoot like... I want to make sure I shoot the second grenade as soon as I'm allowed to. So we can stop there. Okay. Yeah, just give him no ability to see us at all. I'm excited about that. The flamethrower has fallen all the way back. And this guy now has no ability to approach the doorway at all. We're just going to move to here. Let's make sure that I don't have an aim order. I'm pretty sure I don't. I have to be a little bit careful. Because I don't want to get within flamethrower range of the corner. So right there is where I don't want to move past. We can afford to move like this far. Is that a turn of motion? It's about a turn of motion. Stand still a little bit at the end. Just trying to make sure, like, if this guy runs around here, it's really bad for him. If he runs around this way... Okay, he can't actually see me within a single turn. Somewhere around here, I should probably start aiming at the door just in case. Set up my focus. But I think we're probably clear.
System primed.
Alright, let's see what happens. I have to zoom out even further than that because there's only 2 points of action, but they're really far apart. And man, I cannot wait until we don't have to use 3 units to pin this SMG down. Like, I have to get an actual angle on this dude. But, you know what? This sniper is going to have a really, really hard time surviving a push by these two. Oh, he's going to come, like, right up to us. That's a decision you're technically allowed to make. It's baffling, but you can do it. Okay, what if you both ran as fast as possible in the other direction? Okay, I don't die. If he's also running as fast as possible in this direction, does he die? No, he's right on top of me. He's come up with a plan. I'll give him that. What is happening here? Oh. You. Run as fast as possible in the other direction. Okay. Pretty sure that's lethal no matter what he does. Yeah, he can't get away from it by going anywhere, it looks like. It looks like I've got him. It's a little unfortunate that I've just fired a smoke grenade, so if he does find a way out of this, it's pretty bad for us. Actually, can I survive by running in here? I'm taking cover. Yes. Okay, that gives me a little bit safer play. So like get in here and duck. Just like move along the wall. Or toward that. And the rocket launcher probably does something similar. But he is too far to this side to escape the rocket by doing that. Yeah, okay. I think we got him. And then over here, flamethrower has withdrawn entirely, which means that he is no longer putting pressure on me, and so it is perfectly safe for me to step outside and have a word with this submachine gun man. Sorry, cancel your aim order. If he wants to live, all he can actually do is hide, I think. He's stuck on the car. But yeah, like, he can hide, and that works out perfectly fine. But if all he does is hide, then I can sweep around and eventually get him. And honestly, like, these two might be what it takes to get rid of the flamethrower, and then we're almost done. That shotgunner is moving around. He's not completely stuck like the rifle appears to be, but he's not moving around very much. It seems like he really doesn't want to leave that room that he's in. I guess we'll see what happens. I'm really, really pleased with this smoke grenade fuse rocket launcher combo. It is somehow it is the ultimate sniper killer. It's just a cloud of gas that fires rockets. Okay, that was nice of him. He just ran forward in a move that was guaranteed to fail. I appreciate that. Okay, so you just start heading this way. That shotgunner might try something, but like, we're so far away from everything that we're not in any danger just yet. Flamethrower guy runs forward, full speed, gets to somewhere around here. Yeah, so I want to move forward as well, somewhat. Maybe to like there. I'm trying to pace out where the final rocket actually. Okay, that's not bad. Maybe we even move forward further. I'm trying to make sure that we have some cover to move behind. But this'll do. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, don't actually shoot, but that's a good position for you to be in while you wait to see if it's time to kill. And you probably hide behind a different piece of cover. So if this guy comes out here... Oh, okay, that's a downside. I am waiting for him within his range. But he can't quite get close enough to fire. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then, hey, you guys are free. You get to do stuff. So, I think the fast shooting bat form can just go after the flamethrower. In fact, they both come this way, right? And that's way more than a single turn worth of movement, so I don't have to worry about them. I think we're all set. So all we have left is these three. If we kill this flamethrower, I think that's the last unit whose brain is actually functioning correctly. So that puts us in a pretty good spot. Yeah, just like it's like a cloud that floats around the battlefield and occasionally explodes at you. How are you supposed to fight that? I'll tell you how. With a minigun. But if we can kill their minigunners, or like a grenade launcher would have been very effective. There's a lot of ways they could have fought it. It's just that we dealt with all of those ways. Okay, you definitely need to be crouching so that you can hide behind stuff. If you just shoot that right there. Actually, okay. What if you shoot while you're still standing? It's not quite lethal, is it? So if this guy fires this way... I'm trying to find the version of this where I get to fire the rocket from the farthest forward without dying. Right, the rocket... Rockets and flames don't actually play that well together. This is not a good plan. If I shoot from right here, he does his thing. And then I crouch and hide behind this. Nope, still kill myself. Maybe I can't shoot. Maybe I cannot rocket launch this man. They figured it out. They figured out the perfect strategy. What we need to do is catch him firing. So if you crouch behind here, and he moves forward to a point where he can currently kill you. Okay, yes, I do survive. If I end up in a position where I'm totally inside the flame wall like that, all I can do is keep crouching, because if I shoot anywhere, I die instantly. But if he doesn't shoot in a way that completely envelops me in flame, I can poke around the side and shoot at him while he can't, while he can't respond. I think that's got to be our plan. Shotgunner is moving around, like he's active, he's aware. Let's take the safest possible route here. So if he runs out, let's try to see if he has any survivable move here. Okay, I have plenty of time to respond.
System primed.
Let's see what the flamethrower chooses to do. He is in a position where he doesn't have to be vulnerable to the rocket launcher. He can make himself invulnerable to the rocket launcher by just keeping a wall of flame in front of him. But if he does that, he's going to have a hard time surviving the pistols as they approach. So he's got a really, really rough position here. The smoke definitely does not play a part in this. If anything, this smoke unit is purely beneficial for the enemy. Okay, this is interesting. If you were to just start firing right now, pretty good for him. If I back up to here and aim this way, and he tries to run forward far enough to get lethal on me anywhere over there, do I actually have time to get him? Maybe not. Okay, well, like, in the interest of not losing the mission, now that we've done so well and come so far, let's be cautious here. So I don't have range. If he moves forward to a range where he does kill me and then fires, I still don't have range. He just wins. So maybe this unit has to fall back as well? You have time to move this far? He absolutely does. Which means he has time to move this far. If you, in your position, are aiming this way. Okay. Basically what I'm looking for here is whether it's possible for him to come and get me if I'm watching for him. Okay, I think these two together can set up a position that makes it You are so bad at your job, holy crap. I think these two together can set up a position that makes it impossible for this guy to kill the good pistol backflow. Alright, now the question is, how safe is this? Because that's pretty funny. If this guy predicts that I'm going to do that. Well, if he predicts that I'm going to do that, he predicts, like, that's well done, sir. But if he does anything else, I'm going to do it. If he does anything else, I think I got him. And he won't have time to actually kill the pistol units. Okay, this, I don't know what the shotgunner's doing. He's just, like, wobbling back and forth. That's weird. So he's in the middle of a long wait order right now? You see that? He doesn't follow the order right away, but he does eventually follow it. So the issue isn't that he's stuck. He's just in the middle of a long wait order. Huh. Very strange.
System primed.
Okay, if this flamethrower actually manages to take out our expensive vat form and thus crash the mission, I'm going to be so upset. But I think the rocket launcher's got him. I think the only version of this where he is a threat to the pistol unit this turn, he gets killed by the rocket launcher. Yeah, we got it. Cool.
Neutralized.
3 rockets, 3 kills.
Hostile. Neutralized.
What a total monster. Okay, then we keep this on lockdown, and we just move around to the side in a way that this guy can't possibly deal with because shotguns don't have enough range. Right, even if he comes... Ooh, wow, that's not at all what I was trying to do. Even if he comes right here, like... I'm pretty sure he can't beat me on this. Hard to say. Hard to say because it takes a long time to move when you're moving in this way. And then, you guys are probably not useful here. There's no reason I would want to smoke. Smoke is only beneficial to him. I'm going to keep the good vat form, like, way the heck out of the fight.
System primed.
This is maybe even a time when it would be good to do a long turn. Just to make all the movement happen. A lot depends on how the shotgunner behaves here, so we have to be a little cautious. The Prince of Pistols didn't get any kills, right? He was in position to maybe get a kill on that one sniper, the one over here, but it didn't actually unfold that way. And mostly he is just run around in the company of my other units. Okay. Do believe we've got it under control now. And with this, hopefully the mission ends and no crazy twists occur. I feel like I had to work pretty hard for this one. This right here is sort of the kind of stuff, I'm going to be honest with you, fewer snipers I'd be okay with. But this is the kind of stuff I was hoping for from this game. With the obvious exceptions that I sure wish that they would, like, document how the actual mechanics work. It would be so much easier for me to do my thing if I had any intuitive sense of how things worked. And that we could acquire by just playing the game for 100 more hours, but couldn't. What if they just told us, though, right? Superlative effort. Yeah, you better believe it. 5 of my 8 units got out of that alive. Which means we lost one of the pistols. We only lost 2 of our actual units. What, the minigun and the shotgun? So our squad's actually even in good shape. Right, I have to click the end mission button. Yep, that's important. Listen, in my defense, it's been so long since I finished a mission that I forgot. Okay, Silver Arbor has increased funding, which is cool. Alright, Balakwa patch in the core. I'm ready to begin analysis. This is going to be some major plot event. I think we're pretty close to the end of the story, it seems like. Pulling the big red lever now. This isn't right. What is it? Oh hey, it's Karen's palm. I have never left you, because I am all that you can be. Yeah, that's good. Shut it down. Let's all just turn off all the everything, shall we? How could there be whatever that was? The council ordered all the destruction of every last Karen's palm fragment. It's not... okay. We had teams combing through every line of the Enyo Nomad archive. It was dead. How could this happen? You know, what Medim maybe should have considered is that the first directive of almost everything that we can identify as living is self-preservation. And an AI has access to a lot of self-preservation tools. I've failed. I've put us in danger. Sonata's managed to use us to reactivate a backup of Karen's palm in some way. Seems like a big assumption. We have to do something. We have to respond to this. I need to make a direct connection with Sonata again. You need to get me in. I'll give you the details. Well, okay, let's try to stay calm. We don't have a choice. I need to understand what's happening here. Sheriff is, uncharacteristically flipping out here. There's no way the council or even the security subcommittee will sanction it at this point. We're already on thin ice. I can't allow it. We need to wait while I convene an emergency session. I'll return with their determination. Okay, and then once Madam gets off the call, Sheriff and I work together to get this thing solved? No? Really? We're just gonna chill? Okay, well that seems crazy. She thinks I'm doing a great job. She's right, by the way. And we need to, yeah, bounce these guys back home. Start the revatination. Yeah, this one. Whew, on the whole, pretty good. Pretty successful. Eventually pretty successful. Obviously, that's going to be it for us for today, because boy oh boy, have I recorded a lot of this game in the last 2 days. Come back next time, tomorrow probably, unless I decide I need a break, for hopefully the actual plot event that I thought was going to occur at the end of that mission. And we'll see you then.